Good morning, good morning. Yes, yes. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Let me give y'all a few minutes to get on in here. Yes. Good morning to you, Biker Chick 73. How are you doing? Too blessed. Good morning to you, Jacqueline Clark. How are you, Desiree? I see you. Good morning, Aquarius. Queen Frenchette. I know you. I know you. You know what I'm saying? I can't pronounce it, but I know you. What's going on, Tia? How are you doing this morning? Good morning, Lynn. How you doing? Body by Kira. I see you popping in. There you go. Okay. My life story. I see you, Heather Smith. Okay. I see Tifa tapping in. Where's my family? What's going on, Lillian? Okay, Georgia, Serena. Karina, I see you. Good morning to you, Don Walker. Double tap on my screen. I see y'all sending me love over here on TikTok already. I see the gifts coming. We ain't even got into nothing. You like, Coach? Yeah. I'm just glad to have you back. Good morning to you. How you doing, sweet baby tree? This morning, Keisha. Thank you guys so much. I see y'all ready, man. Y'all ready. Y'all are blessing. Ooh, come on, sweet baby trees. I see you. Good morning. Tia tell the pastor I said good morning. Man, thank you guys so much for blessing me on my way out. I'm telling you that I didn't even see it coming. I tell you what, and that's the season that we in, right? And I didn't even see that blessing coming. Didn't even see it coming, but it came. I'm so grateful. Double tap on that screen, IG. Go ahead and let me get some love. Let me get like 5 badges on IG real quick. Over here on Facebook, man, let me go ahead and get like 100 stars on Facebook because I'm ready to jump into this word. Heather Smith said, we missed you, Coach, but I'm so glad to see you had a wonderful time. Thank you so much. I did. I was in the grill, Jamaica, man. It was amazing. I had the best time ever. Thank you so much, Danielle. I see the stars, Felicia Gregory. Thank you so much. I done been with Felicia all week long. We've been together for the past 5 days. It's been a blessing. Thank you, Lynn21, sharing space with such a beautiful soul, man. It was amazing. It was amazing. Good morning to you. Double tap on that screen. Double tap. If you just happy to be here this morning, thank you, Spiritual G, Inspiring Queen. What's going on, Doris 127? Thank you so much for that badge. If you are here this morning, you're like, you know what? I'm just glad to be here this morning. Excited to be here this morning. One thing I can say, thank you so much, Benny Simpson, for those stars. One thing I can tell you is as much as I love Jamaica, it was also a very humbling experience, right? It was a humbling experience. And one thing I'm going to say before I jump in too deep is I understand now why God said go, right? I understand now why this is uncharted territory for me. I've never been out of the country before. Everything I've done, always done here. So I know what it's like to live here. I know what it's like to have here and to be here. I know because I've always been here. But to be able to see other people's lives, to see small things that we take advantage of or take for granted every single day. It was one of those things, right? You got all these, houses that were not even finished, built, some without electricity. You have children and grown adults walking around with no shoes, feet muddy and legs muddy all the way up to their kneecaps, right? Just nothing. Children begging for change along the side of the road. You ride around in your streets. You don't see our kids out there. Yeah. You don't see our children out there. You'll get CPS called on you. That's what you're going to get. But yeah, it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? You got kids out there begging for change, you know what I'm saying? Begging for trying to get food and stuff like it. It's a humbling experience, and it's also an experience to say, you know what I'm saying, let's not take for granted the luxuries that we have on a day-to-day basis. The whole entire time, watching out the windows, you know what I mean? And just the person that I am too, trying not to make contact with nobody because I don't want nobody to feel like, oh, they just staring at us, you know what I'm saying? But also just looking at me, I'm looking past every single thing that I see on you. I'm looking past the situation and all of that. And one thing that stood out to me the most about this situation, right? I'm over here. Listen to what I tell you. They got houses, but some of the houses don't have AC. Don't have AC. They don't have electricity. Some of them don't even have running water, right? No hot water. Come on, let's be real. Walking around with no shoes. Your children are on the street begging for change, right? But it was something that was different about it. Everybody there was happy. Everybody still had smiles on their faces. How you smiling and you can feel the love coming up off of them when you approach, when you get out, they be happy to see you. They see you, they say, welcome home. They don't say, oh, where you from? You sound different. No. Welcome home. You see smiles that are real smiles, that are genuinely happy about life, excited about life, full off of life. These are things that we take for granted every single day. If our AC ain't working, we about to have a fit. We about to go check into a hotel because we cannot handle the heat. Oh my God, I cannot believe that this is happening. Oh my God, what is going on right now? Oh yeah, we on the phone with whoever it was, Lowe's. We on the phone with Home Depot, whoever it is that we got it from. We going off because I got a warranty, and the warranty say 5 years. I'm only 2 years in. Y'all got to do something about this. And we're complaining. We got one hiccup in life, and we go into complaining. We ready to throw in the towel. We ready to give up. And there's some folks out here that don't even have half of what we got. That if they had half of what we had, they would just be beyond, beyond thoughts. But I had so much joy, so much peace, so much good energy, all surrounding every single one that you met. I even, coming out of the resort, I'm coming downstairs. I got to tell this story because it impacted my life so much while I was there. Y'all double tap on my screen. Send me some love real quick. I'm coming out of the hotel door, right? Because y'all have to keep in mind, even though I didn't go to Jamaica to have fun in Jamaica, to be on vacation in Jamaica, I went to Jamaica to work. I went to Jamaica to serve. I went to Jamaica to give a word. That's what I was in Jamaica for. After the job was done, it's when I started doing everything else, right? I have a job to do. My purpose is service. So I'm coming out of the elevator in the hotel. A worker is coming in. She has her bag in her hand. She's walking, she's smiling, she's beautiful, right? And I said, excuse me, because of my own mindset, because of the stuff that I've dealt with in my life. We walk into our job. One of the things that we don't want nobody to do, don't ask me nothing. I haven't even clocked in yet. You're going to have to go ask them. Go talk to them because I just got here. I ain't even got settled. Pocketbook still in hand. Let me at least get to my desk. Oh, that's how we going to carry on. That's how we carry on over here. Yeah, don't ask me nothing before I sit down. Matter of fact, some of us gonna say, oh, I ain't even had my coffee. I ain't even had my coffee yet, so I don't want to be bothered with nobody. Just go head on, because I don't, yeah. We wake up with an attitude. We wake up already mad. We wake up already frustrated, already upset with life. We're already acting as though we don't know that every single day he picked us. Every single day that you got breath in your body, activities of your limbs, you've already been blessed for that day. He came by your house and said, you're going to be able to experience this day. This is another day that I'm going to give you the opportunity to do it over. I know you messed up yesterday, struggled through yesterday. I know you cried through yesterday. I know you said some stuff that you probably shouldn't have been saying on yesterday, but guess what? I'm gonna breathe breath right back into you. I'm gonna give you some more to get on up with. I gave you new grace, I gave you new mercy, and guess what? It's tailored to fit anything that you may face on this here day, on this here week. All you gotta do is tap into it. Come on, double tap on the screen. So when I walked up to the lady as she was coming through, thank you so much, Danielle, for the stars. I said, excuse me. She turned around to me with a big smile on her face, right? She turned around to me with a big smile on her face. I'm looking at her, she looking at me. I said, I said, oh my bad. Did you just come in? She said, it doesn't matter. Me, taken back, huh? She said, it doesn't matter. Smile. What do you need? I said, I'm looking for the restaurant. I wanted to go get something to eat. She said, follow me. Ooh, I got chills, right? Thank you so much, Tasha. I got chills. Why, Coach? Because every single day I want to wake up and be surrounded by people that say, hey, look, come on, follow me. Follow me. I'm ready to feed you. You know, everything that we do is spiritual. Every experience I have with anybody, I'm telling you, it's a spiritual experience. And that's my view on life. I can't unsee with the lenses that I have. I can't unsee it now. We even had a conversation and talked about people that, you know, how often do you be around people? And I said, everybody that I've been cool with, everybody I've been introduced to, everybody that has shared space with me, whether it was at an empowerment event or whether it was at a retreat or whatever the case is, I still interact with those people every single day. Some of these people are still in my Patreon till this day. Some of these people have been with me since 2017. Would you understand that? Why? Because when you find your tribe, when you find a group of good people where you fit in, and it's not a forced situation, it's not somebody running after you, begging you, it's somebody that's showing up for you and they're ready to serve. How can I help you? Come on, follow me. I got some more over here. Don't worry about it. Slide on over here. I said, everybody that's been with me, I got some friends that I've been friends with for over 40 something years. Me and my best friends been friends for over 20 something years. Understand that I don't meet people to meet people. I have experiences with people. But I didn't realize it. Coming off the elevator. Listen, we gonna have to do it like this today. I got to give you what I got today, right? I got to give you what I got today. I didn't even know I was gonna be able to get on this morning. I didn't know how my body was gonna feel. I got to give you what I got. So everything that I'm doing, while there, my mindset is spiritual. I can't unthink the way that I think. I can't unthink it now. Before it, you know, I thought a certain type of way, saw things a certain type of way. But the more that I fast, the more that I pray, the more that I lock in with God, the more that I do what I do, my mindset is just not the same. So when I see things, everybody around me can have a conversation and they'll say one thing. And then when I hear it and I filter it, it's something way different, right? So yeah, anybody else would have thought that she was just doing her job. Oh, come on down here. Let me show you what a restaurant is. This is my job to show you. This is my job. But for me, I saw it as every single day that you wake up. I don't care what type of condition that you feel like you're in. I just breathe fresh breath into you. I just gave you new grace. I just gave you new mercy. I want you to wake up every single day, no matter how your body, your physical body feels. I want you to show up. I want you to get up every single day and do what I called you to do, what I anointed you to do, what I appointed you to do. This is not about you. This is all about me. I need you to show up. There's somebody that's waiting on the word. There's somebody that's waiting to be fed. There's somebody that's waiting on what it is that you carry. You cannot afford to lay. You can't afford to sit and soak. You can't afford to throw in the towel. You can't afford to give up. You have a ongoing, come on, what I told you, no days off. You got an ongoing job, baby. Once you punch in, I just rude awakening for some folks. Once you punch in, ain't no punching out. I just want you to know that once you punch in, there's no punching out. So if you thought it was something being a part of my chosen family, before, you got a whole other thing in store for you. Understand that. Just hold on tight. I know I got some folks on here that's not chosen family. Y'all don't even know what chosen family is. But to my chosen family, that right there, I just want y'all to know that was for y'all. That part right there, that was for y'all, really. I need for y'all to know that once you done punched in, double tap on my screen, hit that share button over on TikTok for me. I just need for y'all to know, it just got real. Understand that. It's a different type of thing, right? And so as that happened, I go and I eat. I have me a good time. You know what I'm saying, at the restaurant. But the whole entire time, I'm still sitting on this whole thing that just happened to me, and I thought it was beautiful. And I said, you know what? I got to coach my people through that. I got to coach my people through that. I don't care what it is that you're facing in your life. Every single day that you wake up, you have an accountability over your head to show up and to still have same grit, same grind, same passion. You cannot afford to get distracted by life. You cannot afford to get distracted by life's inconsistencies. You can't afford to be distracted by life's unexpected blows. You cannot afford to be distracted by the enemy or his devices. Why? Because these are things that you are already aware of. So you have to make up your mind every single day upon opening your eyes that, hey, look, I can't expect you to not do what you were designed to do. Talk to me nice. But you say, Coach, how you gonna expect the enemy not to be the enemy? I see you, Tifa. How you, yeah, it's different for the chosen family, because once you punch in, once you punch in, ain't no punching out. It's gonna be hard for you to punch out. You know, I need for you. You can't expect for the enemy not to be the enemy. Understand that once you punch in to this thing of life, once you start your self-love journey, your healing journey, your spiritual journey, once you then sat up under so much teaching, understand that, and you got so many notes, and you got so much stuff that you've learned and you're growing from. You have to understand that you're gonna be held accountable for everything that you know. One thing not to know. It's a whole nother thing for you to actually know. Thank you, Danielle. Appreciate those stars. It's one thing for you to be ignorant to it. It's one thing for you to not to have the knowledge, the understanding of it. But it's another thing when you being taught. It's another thing when you got somebody that's sacrificing time, energy, and effort and teaching on a regular basis, that's ministering to you on a regular basis, that's coming and providing one-on-one coaching for you on a regular basis, that's sitting down and dissecting books and Bible verses with you on a regular basis. Is one thing for folk not to know. It's another thing when you're put in a position, when you've been connected, you can never walk away the same. Understand that you will never be the same. No matter how much you try, you will always go back to that. Even in situations where you feel like, I'm tired, it is what it is, I just give up, I'm gonna throw in the towel, that spirit of conviction will be so heavy on you that you will call it depression. Some of you guys are not battling with depression. You're battling with the spirit of conviction. You can write it in your notes, and I know that may just have hurt somebody's feelings, but baby, guess what? I did not come to play. Did not come to be your friend, your bestie, or your pal. The truth of the matter is you're not battling the spirit of depression. You're not depressed. What you're dealing with is the spirit of what? Baby, understand that. That's the spirit of conviction that's all over you. You know way too much for you to behave the way that you do. Talk to me nice. Yes, sir. Thank you to Keisha Hodges. Appreciate those stars. Oh, yeah, wait a minute. Okay. We did not. You know, I'm unplaywittable. I don't come to play. I come to do a job. I come to do a service. Yeah, friend, I'm sorry, Sophia, but it had to come that way. And shout out to all the people that was inside of my comment sections that inboxed me, text messaged me. Oh, yeah, Coach, get back. I need you. Coach, where you at? I need you. I got stuff going on, Coach. Come on back over here. And somebody even wrote on my page, they said, wait a minute, I'm glad you're having a good time, but don't get too comfortable. We need you back. You know what I'm saying? Don't get too comfortable, because, get on back over here. Yeah, we get it, but you want to get back over here. You know what I'm saying? You know, I love my people. I love my people. I love my tribe. I love the people that God has blessed me with in my life, man. Like, I even, when I got back into the United States, looking at my Eventbrite, y'all are going to show up heavy in Virginia, huh? Y'all doing Virginia like that? Yeah, my New Yorkers, y'all in the building. You know what I'm saying? My DC people in the building. Yeah, come on, Maryland. It's like, y'all not giving that Eventbrite a break, huh? Yeah, wait a minute. Like, she coming here. That's close enough for me. We carpooling. Yeah, come on, double tap on the screen. Some folks like, oh baby, you're not coming to VA. You're not coming right there to Wardrobe, Maryland, and you think that we ain't gonna see you. Or we in there. Man, double tap on the screen. Y'all tore my Eventbrite up. I went to the Eventbrite, like the thing said, these are moving fast. I looked, I said, oh wow, they acting like Philly. They acting like Philly real quick. Thank you, Brittany, for those stars. Double tap on my screen. You're not dealing with depression. What you're dealing with is the spirit of conviction. That you know way too much for you to behave the way that you do. You know way too much to be out here saying things that you say, showing up in spaces the way you show up, continuously pouring into people the way that you do. You know way too much. See, it's one thing when you don't know. It's another thing when you do know. You call it a spirit of depression because of the way that it makes you feel. The feeling is so familiar to you. It's like, oh, I just feel so heavy. The heaviness that you feel is because you ain't got no business being there. Hello? Somebody, you had already said that you were no longer going into spaces and places that caused you to reduce the person that you were. You had already said that you were no longer going to play about you. You had already said that this is my season to grow. This is my season to evolve. This is my season to create the very best version of myself. But my love, how can you create the very best version of yourself when you're still behaving like your old self, when you're still showing up like your old self, when you're still speaking like your old self? How do you be? When does this take place? When is this transition going to take place? Because we're waiting on you. We wait, yeah, and that's not being funny. I'm being real. Come on, thank you, Jessica, for the stars, baby. We waiting on you. We waiting on you. No man left behind, baby. We waiting on you. Okay, when are you gonna start living that life that you post? That life that's full of joy, that's full of peace, that's full of love. When are you gonna start living in that? When are you gonna start actually stepping up to the plate and saying, you know what? I'm gonna start doing all the things that I said that I was going to do. We 6 months in now. We're halfway into this year. Understand that 2024 is halfway over. 2025. Understand we went extreme this year. We're gonna knock it out the park next year. Understand that. Yeah. Bigger next year. Understand that. I'm telling you, it's gonna be almost like we're walking on water out here in 2024. You think we're doing all of this work on ourselves to stay the same? You think that we're going through all the things that we're going through to remain the same? You think that we're gonna still be? No, ma'am, no, sir. A change has got to come. You can't say how the old folks would say, baby, when you stay around the fire long enough, eventually you're gonna get burnt. You stay around teaching like that, eventually, guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna jump in. Thank you, Antoinette, for the stars. Thank you, Miss O'Neill, for the stars. Eventually, you have got to know that what's gonna happen, you're gonna get burnt. You're gonna get intrigued by it. You're gonna mess around and start thinking different. You're gonna mess around and start showing up different. You're gonna mess around and start seeing people different. Understand that. So you have to be careful, and that's why I said for the chosen family, be careful, because once you plug into that, ain't no going back. Thank you, Renee, for those stars. Oh, once you plug into that, once you plug into that, there's no going back. Understand that. So when you're thinking that you're dealing with the spirit of depression, you're actually dealing with that spirit of conviction. You're holding, the inside of you is a spiritual warfare, because you know to do good, but you'd rather do wrong. You know that it's not good for you. And your body is saying, why are we still here? Your body is over there telling you everything that you need to know. Your mind is saying, oh, you don't have no hard proof. Your mind is saying, well, wait until you catch them up. Wait till you see it in the phone. Wait till you see it in email. Your mind is saying, well, what about the children? What about the family? What about everybody? They're going to look at you a certain type of way. They're going to feel a certain type of way. Are you sure you're going to do this? And you don't even have all the facts, but your intuition, your gut is telling you every single thing that you need to know. You feel it all over you. And when you walk in a room, you feel it. When you sit next to them, you feel it. When you lay next to them, you feel it. You feel all of these things. And what you're saying, coach, your body will not lie. Like it or not, your body ain't lying to you. You know, your body is telling you right then and there. Yeah, your body is telling you right then and there, it's time to go. Time to go. Some of y'all need to be folding come on, thank you, Anissa, for the stars. Some of y'all need to be folding that life up that you're living right now. You need to be folding it up with the same passion, the same grit, and the same speed that man folded up that piano over on the color purple. As soon as, what happened? When that lady slapped Sugar Avery, that's what you need to be doing. You need to be folding that life up with that same speed, that same grip, that same grind. That man said, time to go. Time to go. Yeah. Some of y'all need to be folding that life up just like that. Just like that. He didn't even take the piano with him. He packed up whatever he packed, gathered his handbag, and headed all the way out. He didn't stay to see what was about to happen. He didn't want to be a part of what was about to happen. Got up out of there expeditiously. I just told y'all, everything I think about and see is spiritual. Don't ask me why we went there. It's just how I think. Yeah, but he got out of there. And some of you need to get up out of that old life that same exact way. Look at your life. We're 6 months in to the new year. That we are 6 months in to this new year. And guess what? If you still talking about and dealing with and crying about and going back and forth with what you were dealing with back in January, you're not plugged in enough. Come on, coach, appreciate those stars. What did you say, coach? If you're still going, look, evaluate yourself. Evaluate yourself, and if you see that you're still talking about, still dealing with, still struggling with, still being triggered by the same things that you wrote down on your vision board back in January, if you're still dealing with the same issues that we were talking about back in the first quarter, if you're still crying about it, going back and forth in your mind about it, then you're not plugged in enough. What are you saying, coach? I hope you got your pens out. I'm saying that you're plugged in, but you're not plugged in enough. Hold on, Kara. I got something. Hold on. I'm gonna break it down. Yeah, hold on to me. Hold on to me tight real quick. Hold on to me tight real quick. Come on. What up, Heather Smith? Give me a second. Yeah, give me a second. I got something for it. I got something for it. Hold on. Ooh, yeah. You plugged in, but you're not plugged in enough. Thank you, Danielle, for those stars. I appreciate you. Thank you, Miss Coach, for the stars. Yeah. You plugged in, but you're not plugged in enough. What's going on, Crystal D? Thank you, Jessica Monet, for the stars. What are you saying, Coach? Some of you guys are plugged in, so you get some of the notes. But then when some of the, come on, Tia, let's be real. Some of you plugged in, so you get some of the notes some of the time. You do some of the homework some of the time. You complete some of the assignments some of the time. You're committed some of the time. So when you are plugged in, you're plugged in, and you're experiencing, some peace. You're experiencing some joy. You're experiencing some growth. It's things that are happening sometimes in your life. But the moment that you detach yourself, the moment that you fall back, the moment that you get lazy, the moment that you get complacent, the moment that you get distracted, the moment that you start running over there, doing things that you already know that you're supposed to gave up, supposed to walk away from, then guess what? All of a sudden, stop. Thank you, Felicia, for that badge. Appreciate you, Time Ministries. Appreciate you for those gifts. Yeah, what you say? I said, yeah, Sonia, come on now. Carmen 7, appreciate that badge. What we talking about? I said you're not plugged in enough. Come on, yeah, we'll say it again for the folks in the very back and for the third row on the balcony, baby. Yeah, you're not plugged in enough. You're complaining about what God is doing in your life, and the truth of the matter is you're not really showing up for the check that you're asking for. You're talking about your check a little bit short. Your check in life is a little bit short. Your life, it's a little bit short this week. Or it's a little bit short this month. That's because you ain't did no work this month. You ain't showed up this month. You ain't been committed this month. You've been halfway in, halfway out, and you will not get paid for work that you did not do. So guess what? All of those days that you wasn't showing up because you was too tired to pray, all them days you was showing up because I'm not strong enough for fast, and I got this going. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's going to cost you. All them days when I ain't reading, I don't really feel like it, and I worked over at work today, so if I ain't going to read this week, okay, that's going to cost you. Understand that you're not plugged in enough. Yeah, go ahead and say ouch and send some love. You plugged in, but you ain't plugged in enough. And you just like those, thank you so much, Nicole, for that badge. You just like those folks on your job, come to work every day and they complaining about their paycheck. Thank you, Heather Gigan. Appreciate that cash app. Yeah, come to work every single day. You complaining about your check. Come on, I'm gonna make it make sense to you. I ain't finished with it. I ain't turning it loose yet. Give me a second. I'm still here right now. Thank y'all so much, man. Y'all got stars coming so fast. Rachel White, appreciate you. Thank you so much, man. Who is that? Okay, that's Jessica and Rachel. Thank y'all so much. Yeah, double tap on the screen. Can I talk? I'm outside. I ain't gonna even ask y'all, can I talk about it? I'm just gonna do it. Y'all know how frustrated you get with that person on your job that's always talking about, thank you, Lynn, for the badge. Come on now, that's always over there, and they complaining all the time, coming in the job about how much they ain't making on this job. Miss Juicy, thank you. Purple Flowers, thank you. Yeah, this job ain't really jobbing, and I can't really pay my bills, and I still got stuff I'm behind on, and I'm still trying to do this and that, and you coming to work every single day, and you on time every single day, and you signing your name on the board every time they got some overtime up. You see yourself signing in. Why? Because you got some things that you want to do, some vacations that you want to take. You got a Shein cart over there, you know what I'm saying? You got a Fashion Nova cart over there, all the things that you've been ordering. You know what you got going on in life, and you know that in order for you to be able to get those things that you want, you know that you have to do what? I got to put in some extra hours for it. I got to be able to work so that I can pay my bills and then have some extra. I got to plug in so that I can pay my bills and have some extras. I need an overflow this month because I got some things that I'm trying to do. But those people that come into your job, right, and they're complaining about the job day in and day out as if they did not go over. You came to them folks. Some folks ain't come to you. You went over there, filled out the application. You went over there, took the screen. You went over there and did the orientation. You showed up in your Sunday's best, and you promised these folks, based on the pay that they offered you, that you were going to do the very best job that you could do. You knew how much you was going to get paid before you got there. And told them folks you accept the job. And now you're there, you want to argue about the pay every day. How it ain't this and it ain't that, but that was a decision that you made. And the problem really ain't the pay. The problem really is you don't halfway come to work. You don't halfway show up. And when you do show up, you're late. And when you're not late, guess what you do? You ain't doing your best job. You walking around whining and complaining the whole time. You walking around, you upset about this, upset about that the whole time. I mean, all day long. And then as soon as they say, anybody want to go home early? Anybody want to go home early? What happened? You the first one out the door. Anytime they say, oh yeah, somebody could go ahead and take the day off. We don't have enough work for everybody. You the first one out the door. Every time they put the board up there and say, anybody want to sign up for overtime? Guess what? You right out the door. Yeah, that's what you do. You right out the door. First one out. But then complaining about bills. First one out. Then talking about how your ends ain't meeting. Guess what? You won't get paid. I'm making it make sense for the people that just started coming to Morning Walk and Word. For the newcomers, I'm making it make sense to you. The same way that you won't get paid for the work that you did not do on that job because you kept going home early, that every time they asked if anybody wanted to be off, you threw your hand up. Every time you walked by that board when they said that we got some overtime this month, anybody want to sign up? And you had all the excuses for why you couldn't sign up. Guess what? You didn't get paid. So those folks that's around you, that's thriving in life, those folks that's around you, that's pulling up in the new ride, that's over there moving into the new house, that's over there dressed, all dripped out. Guess what? That was because of the work that they put in. That was because of the sacrifices that they made. That's because of the time, the energy, and the effort that they put into making sure that they were able to obtain those things that they wanted for their life. So what I'm telling you, that your spiritual life operates with that same type of thing. It's parallel. It runs the same exact way. If you want it out of your life, thank you, Fran, for the bag, for the gifts. The stars over here on Facebook. Thank you. I need for you to understand your spiritual life is the same exact way. Some of you are plugged in, but you're not plugged in enough. You show up here, show up there, do this here, do that there, then get frustrated and fall back, then get agitated, annoyed, fall back, then something don't go where you wanted to go, fall back. You sit and you soak and you want, why it ain't working for me? Because you ain't working for it. That's a red ink pen, no. Why it ain't working for me? Because you ain't working for it. Same thing here. I ain't say you won't have no growth. I said you won't grow to your fullest potential. I didn't say that you won't move from one place to another. I said that you will move to one place and it'll take some time for you to get to the other. And that you will see everybody that's around you that's plugged in all the way. You will see those folks, they thriving. Those folks, they growing. Those folks, they evolving. Those folks, they pushing forward in life. And you sitting on the sideline looking at them. Some of you get jealous of them, get envious of them, create fake beef with them. How you mad at me? Because I'm growing when you know, and you know where I started from. You know what I had to go through to get here. We came from the same hood. We came out the same mud. We were in the same trenches. And I thought that's what we wanted. We wanted to grow, right? We wanted to outlive the limitations that this community, this family, these school systems, all the negative things that they said about us. I thought that was the goal, friend. I thought that was what we were all working towards, friend. I thought, yeah, you have to throw the friend on there. Friend, I thought that's what you wanted for me. Understand that? I thought that's what we both wanted. How you mad at me for doing exactly what we said that we were going to do? How you upset with me for doing what it is that we said that we were going to do? Understand that whether you win or you lose, what did I tell you? It's all up to you. Whether you succeed in life, whether you thrive in life or not, that's all up to you. It's about how bad do you want it for you. This ain't something that somebody else can give to you. This ain't something that somebody else can pour onto you. This is not something that somebody else can come and put in your hand. I need for you to understand that. Coach, that's not necessarily true, because if they get on and they come over there and they give it to me, then I'm on at that as well. No, you have the materialistic stuff. Come on, we outside. They can come in, they can give you materialistic things. Come on, yeah, that's a fact. Your friend got on and they gave you the materialistic things. You got the new car, they bought you both one. Yeah, they put you in a new house. Come on, talk to me nice. Yeah. They put some money in your account. Yeah, but there's a part of you that still feel bad about it. Come on. It's a part of you that'll still feel bad about it. I feel like a burden. Come on, y'all asked me to show up this morning. I could have took the day off. Yeah, y'all say, Coach, where you at? Yeah. Come on, double tap. Come on, double tap on the screen. Yeah, we outside right now. Yeah, they can come and get it to you. But then because, what did I say? You're not struggling with depression. You're not struggling with stress and anxiety. What you're struggling with is the spirit of conviction. You know that you can have more in life. You know that you can do more in life. You know that the reason why you're not living up to your fullest potential and you don't have all the things that you can really have right now is not because of other people, but it's because of you. You are your worst enemy. The person that you're going against right now is you. The real battle that you have is with you. The real problem that's in your life right now is you. It's your mindset. It's your lack of drive, your lack of ambition, and your lack of self-accountability. Understand that the real thing that you're dealing with in your life right now is not even about other folk. It's really about you. If you were to tap into you, if you was to really work on you, if you was to really show up for you, if you was really to do all the things that you've been saying for years that you was going to do for you, you already know exactly where you could be in life right now. You're not there because of your own decision making. You're not there because of your own will breaking. You're not there because of your own willingness to do what? To be distracted by life and what's going on in it. It's a fact. Because everything that you do in life, you had a choice as to whether or not you was going to give it your time, your energy, and your effort. Every relationship that you're in right now, friendship that you're in right now, situationship that you're in now, jobship that you're in now, the church that you attend right now, the people that you are connected to, everything that we do is spiritual. All of these things are what your own decision making at any given moment. The same way you decided to be in, you can decide to be out. Take that to the bank. Yeah. What you say, Coach? You ain't stuck right there. You ain't, that's for my people that feel stuck. You feel stuck. Oh, I'm so, you feel stuck, but I want you to understand that that's false evidence appearing is real. That fear of stuckness, you are not stuck. That's you being deceived. You being bamboozled. You being hoodwinked. You're being finessed right now. You are not stuck. At any given moment, you can hit them with the, I changed my mind. Oh, baby, you have a divine right of choice. You can change your mind. This relationship ain't relationshiping. This friendship ain't friendshipping. This jobship ain't jobbing. This churchship ain't churching. Understand that I have a divine right of choice. I can choose to walk away from this. I can choose to detach from this. I can choose to do what? Reroute. I can choose to redo. I can choose to reset. All of these things is up to me. What you saying, Coach? You staying too long. Come on, double tap. You staying too long. Yeah. It's time to go. That ain't depression. That ain't depression that you feeling. That ain't stress and anxiety that you feeling, baby. No, that's your body telling you that it's time to go. Understand that, you tell her, I'm so depressed. No, your body saying, I'm ready to get up out of here. I'm ready to start living. I'm ready to start enjoying life. I understand that that's what you're used to feeling and that's what you used to people saying and giving you something to, No, stop speaking that negativity all over your life. Stop speaking that type of talk all over your life. Understand that depression will not win. Stress and anxiety will not win. Understand that panic attacks will not win. We push all of that. We push all that to the side, baby. That right there, that ain't for me. If that's what you like, that's what you like. If that's what you want, that's what you want. But as for me and everything that is connected to me, understand that all the above is defeated. Any negative energy that's surrounding me have got to go. Understand that has to be. You can't be here. Understand that when you're talking about me, you're talking about having to go back to the Father and say, she got a hedge of protection around her. I can't get to that one. I can't get to that one. Her mindset is too locked in. I can't do nothing with that one. I tried to get up under her skin. She won't budge. I tried to piss her off. Won't budge. I set all type of distractions. Won't budge. I tried to upset her. Won't budge. Understand that what is it that, she got a hedge of protection around her. I'm not trying to waste my time. I've seen her go through the hardest things of her life. I've seen her struggle all through life. I've seen her cry all through life. But guess what? She still won't turn you loose. Come on. come on. Yeah. Oh, yeah, come on. Yeah. That was, yeah. We was outside just now. We was outside. Come on. I just, double tap on my screen. That right there, that was for my people that's like me. When you done been through something in life, come on, double tap on that screen. Send me some love. If you sharing that moment, if you just, Coach, I was with you in that moment. I was with you in that moment right there. I done been through some stuff. Thank you, Spiritual Thing. Thank you, Kayla. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Z. Appreciate the gifts that's coming over there. Let me get 6 badges over here on IG. Let me get 200 stars over on Facebook. Double tap on that screen. If you, this right here, this is for my people that, baby, I got a testimony. Thank you, Jessica, for the stars. I got a testimony. Coach. When you said that did something. When you said that awoke something. That shook something. I felt that differently. Understand that I done been through something. You're absolutely right. I had an experience and I was able to identify the fact. I know that's the enemy. Oh, yeah. I know that was the enemy. He wanted to get up under my skin. Thank you, Miss Bingham, for the stars. Thank you, Danielle. Oh, yeah, I know exactly what that was. I know I done been through hell and back. Thank you, Miss Clark, for the stars. I done went over there struggle. Understand that I done been through the fire. I done been through the flood. Understand, I've been struggling and it's been 1, 2, 3. It's been blow out the blow. I done been picking myself up. I've been dusting myself off and I've been getting right back in the game. Understand, there's been some stuff happening around me and guess what? I just refuse to give up. I refuse to give in. Every single day I walk into an environment on this job, they didn't call themselves clicking up against me. They didn't call themselves down talking me. Oh yeah, I go through it every day. I go to the church every day and I know that they got an issue with me and my family and they speaking this and they speaking that, but I keep going because, Coach, I'm not going for them. I'm going for the word. I got folks over here, they saying this and they saying that. I feel like everybody that turned their backs on me. I feel like everybody that gave up on me. I feel like everybody got an issue with me. Every time it turn around, it's something. Yeah. But I just keep going. What you say? Thank you, Kayla. Thank you, Evolving. Yeah, but I just keep going. I just keep going. How you making it? Because when you get a taste of what real peace is, how you keep going? Because when you know greater is he that is in you, how do you keep going? Thank you, Tia. You know what I'm saying? How do you keep going? When you know that no weapon formed against you is going to prosper, how do you keep going? Because I walk by faith and not by sight. How do you keep going? Because I know that if I stay locked in, he said that and when I'm obedient, that I'm going to eat the best of the land. How is it that you keep going? Because I'm not focused on this world. I'm not focused on what they got going on. What your mindset is locked up. My mindset is shalom. I'm hungry for shalom. Understand that. I don't care what they're talking about. I want shalom living. I don't care. Listen, I'm not trying to go back and forth with y'all about it. Have what you want to have. If that's what you want for your life, I'm not here to try to convince you otherwise. What did he say? He said some people going to accept, some folk going to reject, and you can't be distracted by neither. You got to dust it up off your feet and keep going. I want shalom. Come on, I deserve shalom. I went through heartache, heartbreak, pain after pain for shalom. I want a shalom life. I want nothing missing, nothing lacking, and nothing broken. I cannot afford to be distracted. I cannot afford to be tricked or finessed up out my spot. I can't afford to be running over there trying to confront everybody, get everybody on board, understand where everybody is coming from, all of that. Oh, no, baby. I want you to understand. If you waiting on me to tell my side of the story, hold your breath. Yeah. I ain't explaining nothing to nobody. I ain't breaking nothing down for nobody. I'm not about to go outside my way. Oh, baby, yeah, come on now. Thank you, Karen, for those stars. Yeah. You better find somebody else to play with, baby. Shalom. Put it inside the comment section. If you know, you know. Shalom, baby. That's what I'm after. That's what I'm locked into. And you said that if I keep my eyes focused on you, if I keep my eyes focused on you, that if I stay in alignment, that if I remain obedient, if I lean not to my understanding, but to yours, if I decrease and allow you to increase in my life, then there will be that is nothing that will be off limits to me. Are you serious right now? Coach, what are you talking about? You didn't came back talking heavy. What are you saying right now? I said that you ain't got to worry about the stress or the anxiety. You ain't got to worry about depression. You ain't got to worry about panic attacks. You ain't got to worry about scarce and lack living. You ain't got to worry about over there trying to, where you going to eat, where you going to sleep, all of these things. He said, your needs I will provide a way. Wait a minute. Go back up. Back it up. Somebody just put it in my comment section. Just say say back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. Double tap on that screen. Oh yeah, we're gonna back it up. Hold on, back it up a little bit. Come on, what is it, Georgia? Preach. Come on, double tap on the screen. Back it up, coach. What did you say? Back it up. What did you say? I want you to understand something, that when you start operating with that mindset, when you start following through with that mindset, understand, what did I tell y'all? Press down, baby. Shaking together, baby. Running over. He says, I'm a God of abundance. Understand that. Over in Isaiah, what did he say? He said that I'm going to give you double for your trouble, for every heartache, every heartbreak, every letdown, every betrayal, everything that you experienced in your life, all of the things that were sent to destroy you, every single thing that you had to endure, every single tear that you cried, you're going to reap it in joy. That's word. He accounted for every single tear that fell from your eye. What you say? Every tear that you cried on this journey, he said, I'm going to pay you back for that. Put that in your notes. What you say? I'm going to pay you back for that. That thing that you're facing right now in your life. Ooh, friends say that's a word. Yeah. That thing that you're facing in life right now. And you say, Coach, it got me in here. It's holding me. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do this. Oh, Coach, it got me bad right now. That thing that you're facing, that keep you up at night. That thing that you've been dealing with, that's been snatched the rest up out your bed. That thing that you've been dealing with, that's been snatched the taste up out your food. That thing that you've been dealing with, that's preventing you from being able to live your very best life. That got you over there struggling. Don't know if you coming or going. Tommy Nelson, thank you so much for the stars. That thing on that job. Understand that. I need for you to understand something. God is saying to you, oh, I'm going to pay you back for that. I'm going to pay you back for that. What you need us to do, Coach, change your perspective. I changed the way that you view it. How you see it determines how you're going to respond to it. Look at it. Yeah, before you looked at it like it was something that was coming against you, that it was something that was designed to take you out. Before you were looking at it and you was looking at it like, I don't know how I'm going to make it. I'm going to give it up. I'm going to give up. I might as well throw in the towel. Now switch your perspective real quick. Lock in with me real quick. Switch your perspective. Look at that thing that's been bothering you, that relationship, that family ship, that job ship, that church ship, whatever it is in your life. Now look at it, and just when you're looking at it, oh, God gonna pay me back for that. Oh, he's gonna pay me back for that. This right here, this been a thorn in my side. Understand, this been a thorn in my side. He's gonna pay me back for that. I'm gonna get double for that. Yeah, you thinking that you walking away, you thinking that you hurting me, you thinking that you destroying me, you thinking that you're gonna prevent me from being able to really develop and have and be successful. You think that you're gonna cause me. I need for you to understand that as soon as this right here, when I get that, put that first foot down, when I put that first foot down, I need you to understand that in that moment, I'm choosing me. Things start happening differently. When I start choosing me, don't provoke me, don't push me. I'm already to the edge. I'm already on edge. Some of y'all don't even know that you ain't got but this much time with me. Some of y'all don't know that I'm already one conversation away from snip. Some of y'all don't even know. You don't even know you one text message away from being blocked on every platform and out my phone. Some of y'all don't even know that your time with me is coming to an abrupt end. I'm talking about quick, fast, and a hurry, and you ain't even know it. Understand that some of y'all are treading really, really thin, and they don't even know it. Folks in your life, they thinking that they got the rest of their life with you. They thinking that you ain't gonna never get up, that you're gonna always be weak for them, that you're gonna always be gullible, that you're gonna always tolerate their foolishness and their lack of showing up, their lack of inconsistencies, and always this and always. They think that you're gonna continue to stay in that state. They don't realize that every single day that you wake up and pick you, that every day that you wake up and you getting into alignment, that every day that you're working on yourself, they don't even know that you're getting stronger and stronger and stronger. I'm getting stronger by the day, baby. Come on, Crystal D. Appreciate you. What you say? I'm getting stronger by the day, baby. You don't know that your time about to come to an abrupt end with me. I'm already not texting you like I used to. I'm already not showing up for you like I used to. I'm already not giving you the time and the energy that I used to. Baby, the way that I don't even see you the same. You used to think that you was the best friend. Now I look at you like an associate. associate. Now I hate when you call my phone. Don't really even want to deal with you. Understand that you a negative Nancy, a Debbie Downer. Always got an issue, always whining and complaining. Oh yeah. I don't even want that energy around me. The more that I pick me, the more that I work on me, the more that I show up for me, the more that I go over there and I strengthen the relationship that I have with myself and the relationship that I have with God. The more that I focus on those two relationships, the less taste that I have for other folk. Oh, wait a second. You didn't do that. I did. Oh, yeah. The more that I work on myself and the relationship that I have with myself and the relationship that I have with God, the less taste that I have for a lot of people. Come on, double tap. I don't see folk the way I used to see them. Yeah, some environments that I used to go and love it in, it was so amusing, it was so cool. Now I go into those environments and just hear the conversation and see how people behaving and what they got going on, and you instantly turned off. Yeah, things that were so funny, joy. Now all of a sudden it's like, yo, you wasting time. You wasting energy. Like, you could be so much further ahead. Like, you could be doing this and that. It don't even feel the same no more. If you still can go to the same places that you've been going to and you don't feel no different, when you still can sit up under the same mess, the same drama, the same chaos that you were sitting up under before you start working on yourself, then you ain't working hard enough. You ain't plugged in enough. Understand that, because it should be sometimes, some spaces, some places, some folks in your life for a fact that you should not even be dealing with anymore. Like, you know what? It's not that I don't love you. I wish you the very best, but it's just your mindset, what you got going on. That ain't for me. That ain't something that I want to deal with. Conversations about other folks' business, gossiping about other folks' business, putting other folk down, doing all of that, looking for the next tea. Baby, I don't get into all of that. I got enough going on in my own life. I don't care to discuss somebody else's. I don't care to go through nothing else about nobody else's. I got to focus on me. The more that you focus on yourself and your development, the more that you pick you in your life. I need for you to understand it's a couple of things that have happened that will actually turn you off from other people, because the more that you start prioritizing yourself and your needs, then you will start to see how other folk don't prioritize you, how other folk don't prioritize your needs. You will start to see where your 80-20s at. You will start to identify your 60-40s. You will start to identify where you constantly giving, constantly doing, and they won't reciprocate. They haven't been reciprocating. They haven't been pouring into you. They haven't been giving back to you, but you were so wrapped up in other stuff and the dysfunction and the need to be codependent, to have somebody there with you that you didn't even see it. It was smoke and mirrors. You was bamboozled. You've been hoodwinked. Yeah, come on, Danielle. Yeah, you was bamboozled. You was hoodwinked. You felt, come on. Let's just be real. I just want to be real. Thank you so much for the gifts. Appreciate that heart. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you didn't even know that it wasn't being reciprocated because you didn't know what reciprocation was. Understand that. You didn't know that they didn't love you like how you loved them. You just thought that's just what they do. That's just how they are. And what you were doing was developing coping skills to deal with their broken behavior, their dysfunctional behavior. You were tolerating things that you should have never been tolerating. You made yourself cool with things that you should have never been cool with. Understand? And that was the reason why you were feeling that spiritual warfare that was happening go on the inside of you. You thought it was depression, but it was the spirit of conviction. You thought you were sad, but it was the spirit of conviction. It's because, wait a minute, you know you don't like that. No, wait a minute, you know you ain't cool with that. Wait a minute, you know you don't feel that way. Why are you allowing somebody else to force you into being cool and accept things that you know that right there is not for you? You have got to learn how to honor the person that you are. If that's not for you, say that and stand on it. If you're not cool with that, say that and stand on it. And understand that sometimes standing on your boundaries and speaking up for yourself and letting people know that they're not going to be able to play with you, it's going to cost you some folk. What you said, Coach? Standing on boundaries and speaking up for yourself, that's going to cost you some folks. That's why I said this journey ain't for the weak. That's why I said this. Thank you, Rachel White. This journey right here, this journey ain't for the weak. You have to, when the old folks say, I'll go if I have to go by myself. Y'all know the hymn? When the old folks say, I'll go if I gotta go, even if I have to go by myself. This right here, this is what they was talking about. Hello, yeah. This what when they was rocking back and forth in the church, and the deacon would be at the top, and he would be stomping his feet, and everybody will be rocking from side to side, and they said, "I'll go if I have to go." If I have to go by myself. Y'all remember the hymn? Come on. This is what he was talking about. It's going to be some places in your life that you're going to have to be willing to go by yourself. It's going to be some experiences in your life that it won't be for everybody else. The experience is just for you. Understand that the healing is just for you. The blessing is just for you. The breakthrough just for you. It's going to be just for you. And you have to be willing to say, I'll go if I have to go by myself. I'll do it even if I have to do it by myself. I'm willing to walk away from anything or anybody that's preventing me from being able to live up to my fullest potential. Any distraction gotta go. Any vampire, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go. You will not drain me. You will not distract me. You will not destroy me. That you will not drag me through the mud. I refuse. Understand it. Oh, yeah. I refuse. You will not walk me like a dog in 2024. I need for you to know that I don't care what it was that I put up with. I don't care what I tolerated. I don't care what experience that I had. I don't care what it is that you know about me and what it is that I went through. Try me on it today, baby. I can show you how I can do two things. Thank you, Renee Porter. I can show you, appreciate those stars. I can show you two things real quick, fast, in a hurry. That's how to get out your face and out your way expeditiously. I will abort that mission. Understand that I will jump, slam over. I need for you to know, try me on that today. Disrespect me like that today. Come at me like that today. I don't care what I put up with, what I went through. Try me on. I am not the person that I was. Understand that back then, I need for you. My mindset ain't even that. The way that come on, play with me like that if you want to. Oh, baby, it ain't safe. Play where it's safe, and it ain't safe to play with me. Yeah, I will make your chest hurt. I'm talking about a serious cave in. Oh, yeah, oh, yes. I will make you very much so. Understand, very much so, because it's nothing. Yeah, when I say it, you better know it. I stand on that. What are you saying, Coach? Why would you say something like that? Because when you lose somebody that didn't want nothing from you but you, when you lose a person that was an intentionally good friend, a person that loved you in spite of you, that was there for you in spite of you, that person that was willing to pour in to you in spite of you, that showed up for you in spite of you. When you lose somebody like that, it's your loss. That's why I say that. Your chest gonna hurt. You're gonna feel a certain type of way. Why? Because we rare. Come on. Yeah. I ain't trying to be funny with you. I'm just saying that I know that I'm rare because I'm a good person on purpose. I know that I'm rare because anything that I do for you, how I show up for you, I do that intentionally. I'm there because I want to be there, not because I don't want to hear your mouth, not because I don't want you to be mad, not because I don't want nobody talking about me. If I show up for you, it's because I want to be there. I want to support you. I want to give that to you. I want to bless you. Anything that I do because that's what I want to do with no expectations. Understand that. Yeah, because sometimes reciprocation is what? Appreciation. Yeah, it ain't even that you got to give me what I gave you. I just want you to appreciate what it is that I done for you, because when a person appreciates the sacrifices that you made for them, when they show that level of appreciation, if we're going to be real about it, that's more fulfilling than anything that they'll ever be able to give to you. Understand that. Yeah, I'm a person that is appreciative. You'll give them everything. Make them want to give them everything. Everything that you got. Wow, they're so appreciative. Smallest things they acknowledge. Coming through from, they acknowledge. Making sacrifice, they acknowledge. Understand? They just, it makes you want to give them everything. That's all I can say about it. It just does. It just does. And that's the reason why I say that. Some reciprocation is appreciation. Yeah. And that's a fact. I'll stand on that. I'll stand on that. I know for a fact there's some people in my life that can't afford to give me what it is that I give to them. But the level of appreciation that they send, that satisfies me, that refills me, that replenishes me. So that's the reason why I say that. Yeah, double tap on the screen. The moment that it's scary. It's scary for some folk when you start growing. When you start evolving, when you start learning who you are. Some folk get scared. They start feeling a certain type of way in life. Why? Because they know that that's going to change the impact that you have on their life. The way that that you give to them, the way that you do for them, the way that you come through for them. They know that the more that you see, the more that you grow, the more that you're going to see. The more that you grow, the more that you're going to be able to see. You will start to see things differently. A lot of times right now, especially in the beginning of your spiritual journey, your healing journey, your self-love journey, you have to understand, starting out, you still have scabs on your eyes. You still have those same scabs on your eyes. And if you've been following me since like 2017, I told you, guess what we were doing? Walking around wide sleep. That's what I call wide sleep. You're walking around, you're functioning, you're able to do certain things because you've been trained to do these certain things. So you know how to do these certain things, but you only see things that type of way. You don't see anything other than that because you haven't experienced anything other than that. You're walking around and you're doing what you've always been taught to do, being what you've always been taught to be. Understand that. So you locked into that condition thinking, oh, this is all you're going to have. This is all that you're going to do. Understand that. But the more that you grow, the more that you evolve, the more that you educate yourself, the more knowledgeable that you become, you start peeking through more and more and more every single day. And before you know it, you start seeing things completely different. Things that that people used to say and do, and you will follow through. Now that those things seem different to you, now it doesn't have that same effect on you. Now all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute, that don't sound right. And you're going back to fact check. You're going back over there. I need to go see this. I need to go read about this. I need to go see what that right there. Yeah, because you're intrigued now. Now you have that thing where I want to grow. I want to evolve. I'm working on myself every single day. So people can't just say and do what they used to say and do. They can't just handle you the way that they used to handle you. It's street poet. Same thing as it is on TikTok. My IG is streetpoet_1125. Same as it is on TikTok. Double tap on the screen. You don't get distracted the way that you used to. Your view is different. Your vision is different. That's why Coach just told you what? I said, how you see it determines how you respond to it. Send me some love, send me some love, send me some love. How you see it determines how you respond to it. That's even in your life. If you see it, come on, I'm about to help you out. Wait a minute, Kira, I see my purple hearts. Give me a second. I'm going to do something. I'm going to do something. How you see it determines how you respond to it. What are you saying, Coach? We outside. If you see that relationship, thank you, bad girl, for the badge, as all that you have, then you will respond to that relationship relentless. You will hold on to that mess of a relationship with all your might. You will go outside your way to protect and cuddle that thing. You will do all of, because you see it as being all that you have. So you go outside of that's all that I got. That's all that I got with him. So you hold on to it. But it's a problem. Thank you, Dominique, for the gifts. But that's a problem, Coach. That's a fact. That's a problem. Because nobody belongs to you. We're living through experiences. None of this stuff is really us, belongs to us. We are going through experiences. We're going through stages. We're going through phases of life. Can be here today, gone tomorrow. Can be experiencing it right now, and then the next day is something completely different. Can love you and not see past not having you in my life, then something traumatic happens, and then now you're no longer a thought. You're no longer a concern. I don't care. But in that moment where you see it as all that you have, you make sacrifices. You go through all of these things and you respond in a panic. You respond with the stress and the anxiety because you feel like that's all that you have. You feel like that's all I'm going to have. I don't know if I'm going to ever meet anybody else. How long will it take? I got to hold on to this job because this job is all that I have. It's what's keeping my lights on. It's what's paying my bills. I got to hold on to the friendships because these are friends that I've had for so long and I don't know this and I don't know that. And you keep holding on to what's damaging you, holding on to what's hurting you, holding on to what's betraying you, holding on to what's dragging you through the mud, holding on to the very thing that you need to let go. So what are you telling me about that? When I say that how you see it determines how you respond to it, that's what I'm saying. You will hold on to things that you should turn loose. You will be grasping and doing the things that you should have been let go. You came in there and you're trying to force your feet up under the table. You're trying to scooch up in the chair. You're trying to eat from the table, but nothing that's on the table is appetizing to you. No matter how much you eat from it, you're not full. No matter how many times you come in, you're not happy. Understand that you're scooching up under the table and you're not satisfied at the table. You're unhappy at the table. You're frustrated at the table. You're agitated at the table. You're annoyed at the table. You don't want nothing that they're serving at the table. Why? Because you have to understand you're forcing yourself to sit at a table that God has said, I sent you there to turn it over. I sent you over there to flip it. I sent you over there to sling the dishes to the floor. I didn't tell you to go over there playing nice. I didn't say go over there tiptoeing around nothing. I didn't say going over there trying to play with them folk. I didn't say go over there trying to fit in with them folk. I didn't tell, wait a minute, you're trying to sit at the table that I told you to go flip. I said flip it over. I said air it out. I said put it all out there. Understand? Yeah, you trying to eat what I didn't tell you to eat. That's why you're never fulfilled. You over there trying to drink from Jacob's cup out the well when I'm trying to give you living water. You trying to eat the stone that the enemy turned into bread when I just told you that I don't want you eating that bread. I'm trying to give you the bread of life. That's why it's not appetizing to you. That's why it don't taste good to you. That's why it ain't good, because that right there, that ain't for you. Everything ain't for you. You're holding on to what ain't for you. You're eating what's not for you. Understand that you have to turn that loose. Stop trying to force yourself into positions. Stop trying to force yourself into folks' lives, into relationships and friendships and family shifts. Stop trying to force your feet up under the table. You were not designed. You were not created. You were not called to sit at the table. You were called to turn the table over. Just put in my comment section real quick, turn it over. Just, turn it over. Which I'm gonna go there. Yeah, how you see a thing determines how you respond to a thing. So everything that I see in my life, I see it as a lesson. I see it as a lesson. I see life as an obstacle, obstacle course. Everything that I'm facing in life, every trial, every tribulation, every hardship, every uncomfortable situation that I face, I know that I'm facing these things because of I'm being tested, I'm being tried. Understand that I'm being tested, I'm being tried. I'm waiting on everybody to turn it over in my comment section. So I'm just talking to you while I go. So yes, if life is an obstacle course, if none of this, all of this is trials, all of this is tribulations, then I owe it to myself to have the same grit, the same grind, the same passion to walk all the way through it. Because what? If he brings me to it, he's going to bring me through it. All of this is a learning experience for me. So no matter whatever it is that I'm going through, I'm looking at it as if this is a test, this is an exam, and I know what you want from me. You want to see if I'm really going to stand on business and boundaries. You really want to see if I mean what I just post. You really want to see if I'm going to stand 10 toes about what I was talking about. And guess what? I sure am. That's right. Because I already know what you said. You're not going to test me beyond my strength. Understand that. So all I got to do is hold it up. All I got to do is stay right here in place real quick and work while I wait. Hold on to my faith while I work. Speak positively while I wait. Keep a smile on my face. Keep my energy energy up while I wait. Why? Because you said that you were not going to forsake me. You said that you were going to supply all of my needs, that you would protect me. Understand that. You said that, I'm going to trust that. You said that, I'm going to stand in that. You said that, I'm going to rest in that. So even when everybody is around me is thinking away, feeling away, doing a certain thing, I know that this is just a test and I'm coming up out of that. That's right. I didn't come here to fit in. So yet while y'all sad and depressed, I'm happy. While y'all over there talking about, oh, COVID took me out, I'm living a bountiful life over here. Understand? Oh yeah, well you know we're in a recession. You in a recession. I'm living good. Hello, somebody. That's right. Why? Because when I live the life that I live, when I'm in alignment with his word, when I'm allowing him to lead my life, then guess what? I live a shalom life. And that shalom life, I'm not worried about things in the physical. Everything that I have is being supernaturally supplied. I'm going to get blessing after blessing after blessing. And some of them, I don't even know where it's coming from. Oh, didn't see that coming. Just like I said, I told you, I was on my way going to Jamaica. All of a sudden, out the blue, here come Tia and the pastor send me a cash app. I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, I appreciate that. Shalom. Didn't see that coming. Didn't know that was about to happen. Didn't know I was getting that blessing. Hello. And I thank you. When you live a shalom life, you don't know where it's coming from. It's supernaturally supplied. I know you got it, but I'm going to give you more. I know you ain't hurting for it, but God laid that on my heart to give to you. He told me to bless you. He told me to open that door for you. He told me to give you that opportunity. There were so many other people that could have did it, but we wanted what was inside of you. We wanted that word coming from you. Yeah, we needed, yeah. Anybody could have did it, absolutely. But you, from the back to the front, some of y'all got that but you all over you, but you won't tap into it. You got that thing. You got that thing on you. They can say it and say it just like you said it, but it don't feel like when you said it. Yeah, you got that thing on you. When you say it, I hear it in another dimension. When you say it, I hear it, and it triggers a release in my body. When you say it, when you bring it, it gives me an understanding. I heard 5 or 6 other people just try to break it down to me. But when you said it, it was something that, just like that, I understood it. I received it differently. I saw it differently. Something woke up in me, coach. Understand that. And one thing that I'm learning every single day is, every single day, is that everybody won't be for you. Everybody won't be for you, and you won't be for everybody, and that's okay. And that's okay. But looking at what a lot of people kept saying to me over and over, I ran into a lot of my supporters while in Jamaica, where I was running into people all throughout the airport, all across the resort, even as we were out doing the excursions, I was running into supporters, some Caribbean, some Jamaican, some American. I'm running into people and I'm taking pictures everywhere and I'm loving on them and they're loving on me. And one thing that they all had in common was the fact that they said to me directly, when I was going through something, it was like your video just showed up. I was going through a tough time in my life and I went on Instagram and there you were talking about what I was going through. I was on TikTok and it was like, man, dang. She on what I'm on. That's what I'm talking about. I thought I was crazy for thinking that way, feeling that way, but that's what I'm talking about. I was on Facebook and I strolled by your page, and I was like, wow, that's what I'm talking about right there. She knows it. She gets it. She understands it. I've heard this from so many people, and the way they put it together was so nicely. Their speeches were so perfect and well articulate folk, educated folk, licensed therapists, folks and coaches and whatnot. And I was like, wow, they said all of this, but it was something that happened inside of me when she came through, and she was yelling when she came through. She was passionate when she came through. She was aggressive, and it woke up something in me that they they couldn't wake up, and I don't know what it is. And then so I heard it so much while I was in Jamaica that I had to gain understanding. I had to gain understanding. If you found me and you wasn't looking for me, you was just strolling up, and then all of a sudden I said something online, and you was like, wow, and you started following from there. You seen a reel, you seen a live video, and you just started looking because you was like, why is she so passionate? Why is she so aggressive? Why is she so loud? If that's you, send me some love real quick. Double tap, yeah, send me some love. Good morning, Big Eddie. How you doing? Sexy Chocolate, I see you. Thank you so much. If that's how you found me, and you felt like you found me on accident, you felt like you was just going through something, and one of my reels showed up, one of my videos show up, send me some love real quick. Thank you, Danielle. Appreciate you. Thank you, Coco. King, I see you. Thank you so much. IG, double tap on my screen. Let me get some love on IG. Double tap on the screen. Let's be real. Everywhere I went, I kept hearing the same thing. I'm gonna make it make so much sense for y'all. Some of y'all gonna be just as happy as me when I tell you what I found. Come on, double tap. I see y'all. I see all the stars coming. I see all the stars coming on. Okay. There we go. Anissa, thank you so much. Anissa Petty, I appreciate that cash app. Thank you so much. Double tap on the screen. Come on, it's your favorite speaker is the cash app. Your favorite speaker. Yeah, it was like, Coach, wait a minute. Something happened in me. Something happened in me. I had to get on one of your tours. I had to get in the room with you. I met somebody while we were at the all-white party in Jamaica. She walked up to me and she said, I don't even want to act fanned out. And I know that everybody out here, we good and sweaty. Thank you so much, Christina, for the cash app. We all sweaty and everything, but can I please have a picture? And I said, you can. And I took pictures with everybody that approached me. So I took the picture. I had somebody that we was out there, we was at one of the excursions, and she walked up to me. She said, wait a minute. Who you? And I said, I'm who I? She said, yeah. She didn't want a picture. You know what she wanted? She said, can I hug you? I said, yeah. Sweaty, Jamaican sweaty, hot sweaty. She said, can I hug you? No picture, no long conversation. Mama wanted a hug. Can I embrace you? Can I hug you? And I wrapped my arms around her and I hugged her, gave her a good old hug. And you could tell that she just needed that hug. And I said, what am I learning here? Out in nature, sun beaming, experiencing a experience that I never had before. The electronics are not working the way that it's supposed to. So I'm in touch with nature right now. I'm outside. I'm being replenished with nothing but sun and water. Like, what's happening? I was seeing things so different. I was feeling so different. I felt so different, I didn't really want to come back. I'm telling you right now, I was like, man, it was different. It was like, this is how you're supposed to feel. You're supposed to feel free. Yeah, it was different. So I had to find out what this means. So in that moment, I want you to understand an angel. What is an angel? It's a messenger. Angel is a messenger. The angels are what God sends out to strengthen his people in their weakest times. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, wait. And I said, wait a minute. I heard it so much in my ear that when I needed you, I needed a word, I needed something, and you appeared. I needed a word, I needed strength, and you appeared. I didn't want to live anymore, and you appeared. I was ready to throw in the towel, and you appeared. I was strolling on Instagram, and I said this was going to be it, and you appeared. Out of nowhere, I was just like, let me get up. Out of nowhere, I was like, Yeah, she's right. And you appeared. So I'm reading what it said, and it said an angel is a messenger, and the messengers are what God sends out to strengthen his people. Oh, that's heavy. So when I show up every day and I tell y'all I was created to serve, then I was taking it on. When I said every single day, this is my calling, this is my job, I am anointed and appointed to serve, that it's not about me. In 2020, I started letting you guys know it's not about the fame, it's about impact. I don't care to be famous. I want to leave an impact. I want to leave a legacy behind me of people that say, she helped change my life. She impacted my life in a way that I'll never forget. I was concerned about my dash, the space that was in between my birth date and my death date, to say this is the impact that she left on this world, that we will always remember exactly what it was that she bought, that she done, not the drama, not the chaos, but this right here. So I'm reading it and I'm like, wait, I'm trying to understand, what are you telling me right now? And why did I have to get all the way over here in the middle of nowhere for you to tell this to me? So now I'm sitting there and my mind is blown completely. And I'm like, wait, that's not even enough. So I'm like, what? It said, yes, the angels are what God uses to send the message to strengthen his people. So your urge, your eagerness to teach, your eagerness to empower, to impact, to motivate, to inspire, yeah, that's what I put in there. Some people are hungry for the materialistic things, but you gotta hunger for impact. You gotta hunger to inspire. You gotta hunger to push people. You are one of those ones. My heart was full. I could barely process what was happening in my life in that moment. So I'm going more into it. And I noticed that when Jesus went into the wilderness for the 40, when he went into the wilderness, fasting for the 40 days, he went in there fasting, and it said that the angels came and strengthened in him. The angels, which are the messengers that are designed to strengthen you when you're weak out, was one of the ones that came. They came and they strengthened him, even in the wilderness, where he was like, listen, why are you doing this to me? I'm your son. Wait a minute, you got me down here. Wait a minute, what are you doing? He sent the angel to strengthen him right there in that moment. That's what he sent. And when it came down, to Jacob tussled with an angel. The angel changed his name, strengthened him. Elijah, when the fire fell down from the sky and he burnt up the altar, and in what the altar, everything that was around it, including the false prophets, set all of that on a blaze. And Elijah ran into the wilderness. When he ran into the wilderness, he did what, Coach? He sent angels to strengthen him. He sent angels to prepare food for him. He sent angels over there to remind him of who he was. What are you saying? You have to understand. So when I say when you plugged in, you have to be all the way plugged in. You don't meet people by accident. You don't run into people on happenstance. God will send angels right there, right when you need them the most, right there when you need that strengthening. There's an accountability on your head. There's things that you have to do, places you have to go. There'll be things that you will have to do, and you have to do them even if it's just you all by yourself. Even in that situation where he was over there, let's talk about it. So you can't even be distracted by people. What are you saying, Coach? Yeah, that's the reason why there's no codependency with me. If you hear, and you want to be here, then that's perfect. But if you decide to leave, I can't run after you. you. I can't beg you to get in alignment. I can't beg you to plug in. You have to do what you feel like is best for you. And there will never be no hard feelings about it, right? That's how you have to live every single day. Because even in this situation, when Jesus went up there, he asked his people, hey, I need for y'all to stay awake and pray for me. I'm in my darkest hour. I'm going through something right now. I need y'all to stay right here. And I need y'all to pray for me. Understand that. Yeah, I need y'all to pray for me because y'all see what I'm going through. That's us right now in the everyday life. I need you to pray for me. And what he done? He went in the hiding. He got people that's looking for him. People that's trying to destroy him. People that's trying to take him out. And what did the people that he loved? These are my disciples. These are my people. I asked you to do one thing for me. It didn't even require any money. It didn't require nothing fancy. I asked you to stay awake and to pray for me. He came back and he found them what? Sleep. They were sound asleep. How in the world are you sleeping? Thank you, Big Eddie. How in the world are you sleeping when somebody's after me? How are you sleeping instead of praying when somebody's trying to take me out? How are you sleeping? Understand that when I got all of this going on in my life, you say that you love me. You say that you want the best for me. You say that you want to see me succeed. You want to see me grow. You want to see me evolve. How are you sleeping at such a time as this? How are you sleeping? He said, stay up. Stay up, stay up. I need you to pray for me. Stay up. I need prayer. I need you to stay up and pray. We got to figure out how we going to get through this. We got to figure out how we going to make this work. We have to figure this out. Thank you so much for the stars. We got to figure out how we going to make this work. He goes back because remember he's in hiding. Then he comes back and they sleep again. And this happened multiple times. So finally, understand that. Finally, when the time comes, thank you so much for the Cash App helping hands. Finally, when the time comes, he's been strengthened. Crystal, thank you so much for the Cash App. He's been strengthened by the angels already. He goes back and God sent an angel to give him the strength. When the people found him, Peter wanted to chop off his ear. At that moment, Jesus looking like, how you angry and you been asleep? I don't need your protection now. I'm powered up. I don't need you doing all that now. I needed you when I was down. I needed you when I didn't have it. I needed you when I was struggling. I needed that from you back then. How you up and so energetic now, but then when I was down, you couldn't do nothing but sleep. When Jesus came back out of there after being empowered by the angel, when he came back from being empowered by the angels, you have to understand he came back this time and he saw him sleep. What did he say? Oh, sleep peacefully. That's right, sleep peacefully. You would sleep while I was struggling, continue to sleep. When I was down bad, you would sleep and continue to sleep. When I was pillow to post living because I didn't have nothing, understand, continue to sleep. When you counted me out, continue to sleep. When you thought that I wasn't going to make it, I want you to continue to sleep. That's how you have to show up right now. Baby, continue to sleep. I'm not trying to wake up nothing. Continue to sleep and sleep peacefully because when you wake up, understand that it's going to be a nightmare to you to see how much I've grown without you, how successful I am without you, to see how healed and developed I am without you. It's going to hurt your chest to see that the whole time you were sleeping on me, oh yeah, I was working while I was waiting. On this, I knew my time was going to come, that I was going to encounter an angel and be empowered by that angel to do something different, to do something bigger, to do something better in my life. Yeah, just like continue to sleep. That's what he said. He said, sleep peacefully. What are you saying in your life right now? You have some folks in your life that you need to tell them, sleep peacefully. And go on about your way. Doing it even if you got to do it by yourself. There's some friends, some family members, even some relationships that you have to look at them and tell them, sleep peacefully. Yeah, I understand. I understand. You don't get it. You don't see the vision. You don't see what it is that I'm going through. How it is. Yeah. Sleep peacefully. Yeah. Because in due time, this right here, this going to be televised. In due time, you're going to see my face everywhere. In due time, you're going to regret how you treated me. You're going to regret how you took me for granted. You're going to regret how you made me feel in due time, baby. Because when my time comes, Ooh, baby, ain't no devil in hell that's going to be able to stop me. When my time comes, ain't no man nor woman walking God's green earth is going to be raw enough to distract me from what it is that God has called me to do. Oh, in due time, understand that I've been strengthened by the angels now. I don't need you to protect me, Peter. Put your sword away. What you over there doing all that huffing and puffing before now? Don't run over here. Hey, how you doing? No. Keep that same energy, Sleepy. Keep that same energy. Miss, I'm tired and I'm relaxing and I need a break. Go keep that same energy. You was, how Rick Ross say, oh baby, you wasn't shooting with me in the gym. If you wasn't shooting with me in the gym, if you wasn't conditioning with me in the gym, if you wasn't down bad and celebrating and pushing and sharing and remixing and posting up back then, don't jump in now when you see everybody else is on board. Don't come in now when you see everybody else is clapping. Keep that same energy. And you thought that was wrong. No, that's what Jesus told them. In so many words, if we put that passage over into 2024, what Jesus told his disciples, the ones that he begged the multiple times to stay up and pray for him, that kept falling asleep, what he said to them was, keep that same energy. That's it. What you say, Coach, keep that same energy. If we was going to title this anything, that's exactly what it would be. Keep that same energy. That same energy you had when I was down, that same energy that you had when I was struggling, that same energy that you had when I didn't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out. Keep that same energy. When I transition from not having to having, from going from the person that was borrowing to the person that's lending, when I'm transitioning from the tail up to the head, understand, you're going to have to keep that same energy. Sleep peacefully. I've been strengthened by the angels. I thought it was wild. And I even read the part where it says, that's the reason why you have to be careful about judging people, putting your mouth negatively on people, how you treat people that you don't know, because they don't look like you, they don't dress like you, they don't sound like you. It says be careful with those folks. Be careful, because guess what? You might be entertaining an angel unaware. I took it light when people would say, oh, you're an angel, you're a blessing in disguise. Like, you don't know what you've done, but standing on that soil, embracing all of that energy. I was having such a good time. I'm going to tell y'all right now, in last year, I stopped drinking, period. I was never a big drinker, but I stopped drinking what I was drinking, right? Because I would drink on my birthdays and stuff. And I don't do anything. I've stopped it cold turkey off a fast we did inside my Patreon. And if you've ever been to Jamaica, you know that they heavy on it. Soon as you get off the flight, all around the resort, everywhere you go, they offering it to you, and it's free. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Everything was no, I'm good. I had the best time ever. Best time ever, right? Sober as all get out. Had the best time ever. Felt good. Body felt good. My vision was something that I didn't understand. But I understand it now. It's like, it's a different life. For different walk, man. It feels different. Just embracing what God has placed inside of you, the assignment that he's placed on you, what he's called you to do, and to be able to walk into those environments surrounded by everybody that do it every day, all day, knowing that you could do it, you could have a great time, you can relax, let your hair down. My hair was down. I was extremely relaxed. I had the time of my life. Understand that. Great energy, surrounded by beautiful people with beautiful souls. All of that. Desire restraints is what I coach. Thank you, Tommy Nelson, for the cash app. Desire restraints. I could have it, but I don't want it. I could do it, but I don't want to. Because my own spirit of conviction. I can't do that to me. I done came too far. Fast is over, but I'm still holding on to the fast. I've been holding on to it for a whole year now. Like, when you coming up off this fast? Still ain't turned it loose. Because I still feel like I'm learning so much more about me. I'm still learning me, figuring out who I am and what I gotta do and where I need to go in life. It's different, right? It's so different. And I say all of that to say that sometimes I was with everybody, and not to put their business out, but everybody, they grown, you know? So they enjoying their beverages and whatnot. And I'm still right there with my little strawberry one with nothing in it. Thank you, bad girl. And I don't feel nothing about it. Chilling like all get out. It did the funniest thing ever that ever happened. We go get on the ATVs and he looking at me while he talking about anybody had a drink. And I said, I'm a Christian. Ain't nobody asked me about that. But that was my response. Not that you couldn't be a Christian and did still do it, but that was my response in front of everybody. Ready to tell you, happy to tell you, excited to tell you. Tell you anywhere I go, yeah, I'm a Christian, baby. I know all these tattoos and everything else that you would look at me and automatically count me out and say, oh, yeah, she can't be, and she lived this way and that way, and oh, no. I'm still a Christian. I still love him. I still serve him. I still wake up to do exactly what he want me to do, how he want me to do it every single day, whether they accept me or not, whether they accept me or not, whether they applaud me or not. I don't care what they say about me. And oh yeah, well, you can't speak the word and do this. I do it every single day, every day I wake up, I pop on and I'm going to tell you how good he is. I'm going to tell you how he moves. I'm going to tell you how forgiving he is, how gracious he is, and all of that. And I'm not going to tell you not one time that you going to hell. I'm not about to condemn you to hell. I'm not about to do none of that. Why? Because heaven and or hell, neither one of those things are mine to give. I can't tell you nothing about neither one of those things, because the Bible clearly says those that you think will make it won't, and the ones you think won't make it will. Understand that that ain't for me to do. All I can tell you is that if you get in alignment with him, your life is going to be so much easier. If you get in alignment with him, you can remove all of that stress, all of that anxiety, that you can live your very best life. I'm talking about a shalom life. I'm talking about a really good life. If you are obedient to him and his will and what he wants for your life, baby, you can experience goodness. You can experience peace. You can experience love. You can experience joy on levels that you've never experienced it before. And that's what I come to talk about. I don't come to bring you down. I don't come to have you walking around feeling sad and depressed and convicted. I come to tell you that you have another chance. That every single day that you wake up and you got breath in your body, you got another chance. That every single day that you're clothed in your right mind, you have another chance. That he's saying, I'm still picking you. I'm picking you in spite of you, showing up for you in spite of you, opening doors for you in spite of you. That's my message. That's what I come to tell you. Everything else, that's not my assignment. That's not for me to do. I can't condemn you. I can't judge you. I can't bash you. That's not my job. But what I can tell you is, it's going to be some folks in your life that you're going to experience on this journey that you're going to have to turn loose, that you're going to have to walk away from, that you're going to have to say, you know what, even though I love you, I have to love me more. Even though I love you, I have to get to a place in my life where I love me more. That I have to choose me. I have to prioritize me every single day. And sometimes prioritizing yourself, choosing yourself, means that you have to walk away from people that you thought that you would be with for the rest of your life. Not because you don't love them, but because they're not good for you. We go through different stages of our life. And we're constantly thinking that God is not with us. We're constantly thinking that, well, I don't know how I'm going to make it. I don't know how I'm going to do this and how I'm going to do that. He says, stop leaning to your own understanding. You feeling frustrated because you're trying to figure it out. You feeling frustrated because you're trying to make it do what you wanted to do. But the moment that you decide that I have to give all of this up, I'm not in control of the outcome. I'm not in control of what's going on in my life right now. I'm not in control of this. Who's in control control, he's in control. And I have to relinquish my need to be into control so that I can grow, so that I can live the life that he created me to live. When you're walking into an environment like that, where houses that are halfway built, some with no running water, some with no electricity, over there where you're walking around with mud all the way up to your kneecaps, going through all of that, and you still have the ability to have great energy and smiles on your face, that's because you realize that you are not in control. You realize that I have to make the best of the situation that I'm in. What I'm going through, I still got peace. Even though I'm here, I still got joy. Even though I'm experiencing what some folks on the outside would look at as if it's a bad thing, I got a peace that you will never have. I got joy that you don't have. I have understanding of what real life, what real family, what real love is. And that's something that some people, you will never be able to say that because you're so wrapped up in materialistic things. You're so wrapped up in, if I have $1 million, then I could have this. If I had 6 figures, then I can have that. And I have 600 and I'm happy. Peace is the new wealth. Not to say that you don't want those things, because we don't have that thinking, but I'm just saying that those things are not more important. And that it's good to have both. Because why would you want to be a $1 million individual with mental health issues? You got all that money and mentally, emotionally, spiritually, still unhappy. Can go where you want to go, but don't have the energy to go. Can do what you want to do, but too sad and depressed to go and do it. You have to have a healthy balance so that you can appreciate and enjoy the fruits of your labor. When you pouring into one, it's like a seesaw. Follow me, it's like a seesaw. It's going right here, balancing it out, and then, oh, there we go. Look at that little scale, then balance all the way. You need that every day. And he's always right there with you to say that this is you early in life. There you go as a child, infant, child, young adult, elderly, right? This is God. He's always that step above. So even right here, when you was a baby and didn't know any better, see the red covering? You were still covered. When you got here as a child and you making mistakes and fell off of this and fell off of that, guess what? He's still right here. Red line. What you do? I'm still covering you in spite of you, doing for you in spite of you. Now as a young adult, where you know better, you're growing in life, you understand things with a different life. I'm still what? You're here. He's here. You see this right here? This is you. This way you at. You down here. He's up here. A person that is up here, guess what they get to do? They get a whole overview of your whole entire life. When you are here, this is you, this is him. So if he's here above you, when a person is above you, they get to see the overall picture. You get a better view of everything that's going on. I orchestrated what you was going to do here. I knew what you was going to experience right here. I knew how it was going to happen right here. When you got here and you fell off the bike, that was me that told you to get back up. That was me that told you sometimes you're going to skin up your knees, that sometimes things are not going to be the way that you wanted. I still had you covered. I still got you right back up, and I got you back on the bike. When you got over here and you had your first heartbreak and things didn't go the way that you wanted them to go, you see that red? I'm still covering you, even right there. I'm still making sure I still had a clear view of what was happening in your life. When you got elderly, now you up there in age, right? And people trying to figure out how you at that age in your life and you still got that great energy. You still over there thriving in life, living your best life, still got joy, still got peace, because I'm still covering you from here to here. You still got covering. So the question is, what do you, only reason why you would be worrying right now in life is if you don't know who's covering you. If you're worried right now in life, you're worried because you don't know who's covering you. If God is covering you, you have covering. But now, if it was just, let's just say hypothetically, if this is what your covering is, let's make them red. This is the enemy. Can you see this happening? Attack. 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 If the enemy is below, God is above, and he's attacking you from here, then I need for you to understand all that's below you. All of that is under you. All of that's under me. You got some stuff. Oh, all of that's under my feet. All of that is under my feet. I'm gonna teach. Oh, wait a minute. What are you talking about? Wait. Hold on. Double tap on my screen. If let's just hypothetically saying, let's just say this is what's happening. Okay, let's say this is what's happening. If God is here and he has an overview of your whole entire life, so from a baby to a child to a teenage, a young adult to an elderly, this is what he's doing. He's protecting and providing covering over you, right? Let's keep in mind as well, this man right here, the enemy, he can't do anything to you until he comes up here to have a conversation with him to say, can I go and do? He needs the permission first. So now that he has the permission and he comes down here, you have to understand that I gave you permission, but I also have covering for each one of these, right? Even though I gave you permission to bother them at every stage of their life. But you have to understand that even though I gave you permission, there's still a covering around each one of these people. And now that they have their covering around them, the only way that he's going to be able to do anything to you, to get to you, to any type of way, to harm you in any type of way, he has to do what? He has to pierce that covering. He has to get into that covering. The only way that he's able to get to you is that he has to break through this boundary, this circle, you know what I'm saying? This perimeter that's all around you. He's protecting you in spite of you your whole entire life. So in order for him to get in, you have to let him in. In order for him to get in, to destroy you, to distract you, to drain you, you have to first let him in, because I gave you a protection. I gave you a letter of protection. I gave you about all your life. I'm protecting you. The only way he get in is if you let him in. You have to be willing to let him in. But going back to this right here, all this is beneath you. All of that's beneath you. And if I was going to go back to Genesis real quick, then I'm going to go to Genesis and I'm going to say this said, bruise the top of his head. And he talked about the child that Eve will give birth to. Us, we will bruise the top of his head. You can't bruise the top of anything unless you are above it. You can't step on anything unless you are above it. So in order for you to bruise the head, then the enemy has to be below you. Friend said, "Ooh, I'm just saying, you can't step on something that's above you." So what are you saying, Coach? I'm saying that the enemy doesn't have the power over you that you thought that he has. He doesn't have the authority over you that you thought that he had. In Genesis, what it said was that we would bruise the top of his head. Come on, Kira, let's be real. So if the only way that you can bruise the top of anybody's head is that you have to be above it. So if you are being attacked from below, then that means you have the power to stomp. And there's some things in your life that you have to stomp. Understand that. That's what it says. It said you will bruise the top of his head. So you're afraid of something that you have power and authority over. You're stressing about something that you have power and authority over. How in the world how? You scared of something that you can be? You didn't even think about it, huh? I know one of the things I was telling my Patreon people that I got to get into is the levels of living, and we're talking about spiritual intelligence, emotional intelligence, and leadership intelligence, and I was studying it. And because, like I said, I've been dealing with so many people always telling me how my videos come up right when they need them, and everything that I've been listening to. And I'm like, yo, what, because I don't see me how other people see me. And I had a hard time breaking through that shell because of the life that I had to live. A lot of you guys, I've told my testimony many times. I come from really nothing. I've always been the outcast, always been the black sheep of my family. I've never been comfortable with anything that I was brought up in. And you guys know that struggle from abuse on top of abuse on top of abuse from everybody, including people that I love. I've had it really hard. So I never thought that I would be who and what I am right now. And it was difficult for me to be able to receive the love. I can give love, but it was difficult for me to be able to receive love that I get from people all over this world that embrace me, that, pour into me, that be eager to love on me and everything else. It was hard for me at first. Up until last year, I struggled with it a lot inside of my group. That was one of my things that I had to work on. And with my chosen family, they kept, hey coach, this is about you. This is about you. It was constantly, allow us to pour into you, to give you your flowers, to let you know that you've done a wonderful job. And we get it. We're giving glory to God. It's not that we're saying that you are God. We're saying that we appreciate you, allowing God to use you to be that vessel, to show up for us every day, to teach us every day, to guide us every day, to coach us every day. Allow us to give you that love. And I had to get to that point where I was able to say thank you for giving me my flowers. Thank you for loving on me and appreciating me and me doing what I'm doing and making the sacrifices that I make. And it was one of those things, and I learned that, right? So as we continue to grow and evolve in life, it was just like it was hard at first. And then the more that you grow and you tap into who you are, again, how you see it determines how you're going to respond to it. So when you see yourself as that light, when you see yourself as that vessel, when you see yourself as that person that is designed to lead, to teach, to minister, to touch people's lives, then you have something that is different, something that is rare about you, right? And I'm going to teach it further inside of my Patreon. One of those things is called the leadership intelligence. And because I'm digging, because why do you keep calling me an angel? Why do you keep saying that I saved your life and I helped you do so much? And one of the things about leadership intelligence is you have an ability, you are blessed with an ability, an anointing to be able to see things on a deeper level, in a deeper dimension. You were able to read the same things that everybody else was reading, but when you read it with a different type of mindset. You grab something in there that everybody else wouldn't be able to grab. And when you do it and you bring it to the people that you're talking to, that's what brings them. That's what snatches them. Because that's what I'm talking about. That's what I was feeling. Yes! And their minds are instantly blown because how did you get that out of that? And everybody's not able to do it. Just like everybody don't draw, everybody don't paint, everybody's not a musician, everybody's not, an architect. Everybody have different spiritual gifts. Everybody have different things that they're called to do. And that's the reason why you have to vet and really lock in to whoever your spiritual leaders are, whoever is your coaches and your therapists. When you find somebody that works for you, that understands your life, that can put it into perspective for you, that's the reason why they say fellowship and connecting yourself and being plugged into that is so important. And I've been deep diving into it on another level, man, and it's different. And so, yes, I'm really embracing that right now because, sometimes people think that they can study their way into this and they can get the credentials, they can get the accolades, they can get the plaques on the wall, but that's all they have. Credentials, license, and plaques on the wall. And God is like, yeah, we say you wasn't smart and you couldn't do the job. We just said that ain't the job for you to do. Yeah, we ain't say you couldn't pass a test. You can read and write. Your comprehension is up to par. Just because you do it well doesn't mean it's your job. But that is still not your job. That's not your assignment. That's not what I called you to do. That's not what I appointed you to do. It's an easy way, yeah, but that's not for you. And that's why it's important that you operate with your spirit of discernment, because every opportunity is not an opportunity. Some distractions come disguised as opportunities. And if your spirit of discernment is not up to par, if you're not operating with your pleasure plan on a regular basis, then you'll find yourself taking on distractions as assignments. And then all of a sudden you become bitter, you become angry, you become jealous, you become envious, you become secret competition with people that you ain't even got to be in competition with, because you were designed to support them from the back end. And they were, yes, that's right. You want to be them, but you were called to be the support for them. Okay, well, I'm just telling you the truth. Make sure you're praying about, before you move, pray. Before every decision that you make, pray. There should be nothing that you do inside your life that you don't pray first. Before you respond to anything, pray. That's more to the story. Pray. A lot of you guys are jumping head first, and God is saying, no, that ain't for you. That's a distraction. That's not what I want you to do. We have your leadership. Every company, you have a president, a vice president, secretaries, and all of that. Everybody got their job that they're supposed to do on that chain. And once I give you your job is to do your job. I don't need you looking at nobody else. I want you to perfect your job. That's it, right? But all of your attacks are going to come from below, which is in the red. And if you're being attacked from below, and Genesis says that you will bruise the top of the serpent's feet, then that means that you have the ability to pick up your feet and bring your feet down on his head, which means that you have power and you have authority over the enemy, which means I want you to walk away from this live video understanding that the enemy does not have power over you. You have power over him. You can speak it and it will be done. Trusting and believing, and it will be done. But it's all up to you. Question: you gonna bruise it, or is it going to bruise you? But I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of being beat by. Yeah, I done took all the bitings, all the lashings I'm gonna take. Yeah, ain't no more of that. Ain't no more of that coming this way, baby. I'm on your head. When I say on your head, I'm talking heavy. It's 10 boots right there. Yeah, if God is above you, this is you, this is God, then that means that he has the overall view over your life. He can see every stage of your life, from childhood to older stage. He sees everything, and he has a hedge of protection that's all around you. The only way that the enemy can get to you is if you allow the enemy permission to come into and through that protection, that edge of protection that God provided. But that's something that you have to be willing to do. You have to let him in. You have to allow him to wear you down to the point where you are attacked. But that's up to you. Divine right of choice. Whether you win or you lose, it's all up to you. Sink or swim is all up to you. How far you go in life, it's all up to you. You cannot afford to get distracted by people. Like I told y'all before, Jesus was out there for 40 days. He begged his disciples to stay awake and pray for him. Every single time he came back, he found them asleep. It's going to be some people in your life that's going to be asleep while you're struggling, sleep while you're going through hell, sleep while you feel like your life is falling apart. And just like Jesus, you cannot get distracted by them. He was looking at him like, I need y'all to stay woke. Y'all know these people after me, but you cannot get distracted. You cannot get weary. You cannot throw in the towel. You don't have enough time to be over there arguing with them. You have to do the same thing that Jesus did. Go back into the mountains. Allow the angels to empower you. A complete stranger, somebody that you don't even know. You just strolling TikTok, just strolling Instagram, just strolling Facebook, and all of a sudden you got a word that you needed. It empowered you. It strengthened you. It caused you to see things completely different. And now that you back on the up and you winning again in life, then guess what? Those same folk that will sleep on you, you need to do what Jesus told his disciples to do. Continue to sleep peacefully. Sleep peacefully. me. I got what I needed now. I'm in position the way I need to be now. I'm doing what I need to be doing. You continue to sleep. And in other words, in 2024 language, what we'll say, keep that same energy, baby. That's right. When I was struggling, you felt the way. When I was going through it, you felt the way. When this was happening in my life, you felt the way. Keep that same energy. Now that I'm shining, I'm growing, I'm developing, I'm living my best life, I want you to keep that same energy. And you tell them, hey, sleep in peace, baby. That's right. Because you don't even want to wake up now. Because if you wake up right now, yesterday's price is not today's price, baby. Yeah, it's going to be a nightmare when you wake up and see that I'm not the person that you thought that I was going to be, that I lived past all the limitations, that I broke barriers, that I was out here being a generational curse breaker, understand, a trailblazer, that I'm over here doing above and beyond anything that you could have ever thought or imagined in your life. Hello, somebody. Oh yeah, you might go on back to sleep. Go ahead, go back to sleep. Because when you wake up right now, baby, I'm going to hurt your feelings. Understand, if you wake up right now, especially after you done spoke negatively about me to any and everybody, after you couldn't keep your tongue up off me, and you wake up right now, oh yeah, it's definitely going to be some hurt feelings, baby. So yeah, go ahead, sleep peacefully. Keep that same energy. Stay right on over there and keep pushing with your life. You owe this to yourself. Every single day that you wake up and you put 10 toes to the ground, I want you to sweat yourself. Tell yourself how beautiful you are and how much you love you, because it's no love like self-love. And you first have got to love yourself way before you are able to love anybody else. It's your favorite online motivational speaker and life coach. It's your girl, Street Poet. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, man. It's 10:10. I'm up out of here, man. I stayed on for over 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? Well, I got started late though, because I had to get up and get down here. But it's still been close to 2 hours. I want to tell you guys that I love y'all so much. It's your favorite online motivational speaker and inspirational speaker and teacher, man. Come on, let's be real. It's your girl, Street Poet. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me on Facebook, on TikTok, and Instagram. I missed you guys while I was gone, but I know y'all know that I was on my way back. I was getting back here to you. But if I blessed your soul this morning, if I lifted your spirit this morning, if I gave you exactly what you needed this morning on TikTok, do me a favor. Go ahead and send me some love real quick. Y'all almost at 300K. Let's get us up to 300K. Go ahead and send me some love over here on TikTok and Instagram. Same thing. If I blessed your soul this morning, if I lifted your spirit, if I inspired you in any way, gave you a different view of things, do me a favor. Let me get 6 badges over here on IG. Oh, Facebook, man. Y'all know I love y'all, man. We just now breaking ground over here on Facebook, trying to get back into the groove of doing our videos every day on Facebook like we used to. But if I lifted your soul this morning, if I gave you what you needed this morning, motivated you, inspired you in any way, let me get 200 more stars over here on Facebook real quick. I love me some you guys, man. Thank y'all so much for praying for me while I was gone, checking on me while I was gone, and you know what I'm saying, waiting on me to get there. Look at Takesha. Takesha said, wait a minute, coach, I'm gonna give you 100 of that 200, because guess what? You did your job this morning. Thank you so much, Takesha Hodges. I appreciate you so much. Let me get I need 100 more stars over here on Facebook. Daisy, thank you so much, Daisy, for that badge. I need to get 5 more badges on IG. Thank you, Auntie Nay. I appreciate you. Double tap on that screen. Auntie Nay, you sent that box back? I need to get that one back, because I'm sure that that's somebody's box. If you got an email that your box was shipped out and you did not receive it, make sure you write my website back, because I sent the box to the wrong place. So I got to get that box back so I can get it sent out to the right person. Thank you so much for that Cash App. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. By Day by K. Appreciate that. Thank you so much, man. Double tap on that screen for me. Yeah, if you didn't get your box and I sent you a box, okay. She sent it. Okay, cool deal. I'll be looking for that, because I got to send that to the person that needed, that was supposed to have got it. I got so many, I got boxes coming too. Some of you guys, those of you guys who got y'all email that said your boxes, I'm waiting on you to restock. Not y'all, but the people that got boxes that said that it had been sent out. And you didn't get it, let me know. Thank you so much, Ashley, for that badge. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. I had got some stars over here. Thank you, Helen. I appreciate you. That was Takesha again. Helena, appreciate you. Appreciate y'all, man. Ashley, when y'all see Ashley So Gorgeous over here on Instagram, and I talked about her when I was in the Bahamas, and I was telling T that she was the first person to book me internationally, to speak internationally. Ashley So Gorgeous on Instagram is the first person to actually book me to do in-person motivational speaking. As soon as the world opened back up from, us going through our shutdown, Ashley reached out and said, hey, I'm having an empowerment event in Atlanta, Georgia, and I would love for you to be the speaker. At that time, man, I'm telling you, I was like, what? Never been booked to do motivational speaking before. She was the first, and when I tell you, they brought me out there, they fed me good, they took care of me like it was none other. Her whole entire staff, left. Man, it was beautiful. And just like I told T, I said, you know what? I remember this for the rest of my life. And I was telling him about Ashley. I was like, those are two things that, people that just do. And it was a blessing, and that was Ashley. And I told you, ever since then we've been rocking out. As a matter of fact, ever since then, I think I done been out there with her to do her event every year. Since then, I done been right back out there to do something, whatever it is that she had going on. I done came right back, to show that same love, that same support, though nothing changed. Like I said, I don't meet people, I have experiences with people. And once I experience people, on that level, it's no going back. We locked in. We locked in for life. If we're not dealing this because you chose not to, and that's cool. But me, I'm always the same person. Always the same person to good people. You good to me, I'm gonna be good to you. That's just how I roll. Very much locked in. I love me some of you. You guys go and have an amazing day. No matter what environment that you go in, do me a favor. Make sure you keep your head up. Keep that great energy running up off of you guys. I will see you guys in Wardrobe, Maryland / Virginia, July the 27th. Go to the Eventbrite, get in the room tour. Wardrobe, Maryland / Virginia. It's on Eventbrite right now. Go and get y'all tickets because they are not playing. I'm telling you right now, we're probably like at 50% sold out. And this is July the 27th. I'm going to be in Virginia, the DMV area. Go to the Eventbrite, get in the room tour, Wardrobe, Maryland / Virginia, and get your tickets for the Get in the Room tour expeditiously. I love me some of you. You guys enjoy the rest of y'all day.